We've all been there, right? You're lying in bed, you're exhausted, but your mind is just running a marathon. It's one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive into some ancient techniques, all backed by modern science, to help you finally quiet that internal chatter and get the rest you deserve. You know this feeling so well. The day is done, your body is tired, you pull up the covers, and you are just ready to check out. But your mind? Oh, it has other plans. It's busy replaying conversations, making to-do lists for tomorrow, and worrying about things you can't control. It just will not switch off. And here's the crazy part, isn't it? The more you consciously try to force yourself to sleep, the more awake you feel. It's like telling yourself, don't think of a pink elephant. That effort just creates more tension, and tension is the absolute enemy of rest. It's this vicious cycle that leaves so many of us just staring at the ceiling night after night. But what if we've been looking at this all wrong? What if the secret isn't to try and wrestle your mind into submission, but to gently guide it, using a language it actually understands? A language of breath, of rhythm, and of deep, deep reassurance. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at why our minds get so noisy at night. Then we'll jump into a whole toolkit of solutions, powerful breath and sound mantras, some incredible techniques for mind and body release, and the ancient wisdom of Stoic surrender. And to wrap it all up, we'll combine everything into a simple nightly ritual you can literally start using tonight. All right, let's start with that unquiet mind. To figure out how to soothe it, we first need to understand when it's most open to suggestion. And what's fascinating is that both ancient wisdom and modern science point to this very special window of time where our subconscious is basically all ears. Modern science has a name for this: hypnagogic programming. You know that floaty, dreamy state right before you fall asleep, when your logical mind starts to loosen its grip? That's it. Ancient masters knew this was the golden hour to plant these little seeds, these healing phrases and intentions, to basically reprogram the mind for peace from the inside out. Okay, let's get practical. Time for our first set of tools. These are designed specifically to go after that relentless mental chatter, using two of the most powerful things we have: our breath and our voice. Now, this is really cool because it shows two different flavors for the same goal. Over on the left, from the Vedic tradition, you've got so hum. As you breathe, you're just silently repeating, I am whole. It helps dissolve that feeling of being scattered into a million thoughts. Then on the right, the Sanskrit Shanti is way more direct. It's just peace, peace, peace. It's like a direct command to your nervous system to stand down and let go of fear. And this is why it's not just some mental trick. These breath mantras cause real physical changes in your body. They give your wandering mind a simple anchor, something to hold on to, which breaks that cycle of stressful thoughts. And most importantly, they act like a light switch, shifting your body out of that high alert fight or flight mode and into the calm rest and digest state that you absolutely need for sleep. All right, next up, practices for letting go of all the tension we've built up during the day, both emotionally and physically. Because let's be real, whatever we don't release, we end up carrying with us straight into bed. This is such a beautiful and powerful visualization from Tibetan Buddhism. The idea of your day being an intricate sand mandala is just perfect, isn't it? It was complex, maybe it was beautiful, maybe it was chaotic, but it was always temporary. And by visualizing a soft wind just blowing it all away, you're sending a crystal clear signal to your subconscious. The day is done. You don't need to carry its emotional weight anymore. Now, the Taoist masters, they had a completely different take. They believed that insomnia isn't really a mind problem, it's a tension problem. When the body is tight, the mind gets tight. So their solution was this simple, elegant, one-word mantra: song, which literally just means soften. And this just brilliantly shows that mind-body connection. You do a simple body scan, and with each exhale, you send that command, song, to a different part of your body. You actually feel your jaw soften, your shoulders drop, your belly relax. What you're doing is physically calming your vagus nerve, which sends a powerful signal back to your brain that says, hey, we're safe, it's okay, you can stop overthinking now. Okay, time to move to our final philosophy. This one is less about a physical technique and more about a really profound mental shift, the art of letting go of the need to control everything. The Stoics, like the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, knew that anxiety absolutely thrives when we lie in bed trying to solve tomorrow's problems tonight. This single affirmation is an incredible tool for breaking that habit. It's not about giving up. It's about declaring the day complete, giving yourself permission to finally be done. And these other phrases build on that exact same idea. You can think of them as little permission slips for your mind to just clock out. By repeating them, you are consciously deciding to put down the problems, the worries, and the tasks that are outside your control. You're telling your entire nervous system that the workday is truly over. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground here. Vedic, Tibetan, Taoist, Stoic wisdom, a whole world tour of relaxation. Now let's bring it all home and build this into a simple, step-by-step sequence you can use every single night. I want you to think of this as your personal mind map to deep rest. It's a sequence. You start with the breath to anchor your mind. Then you release the day's emotional baggage. After that, you soften the body's physical tension. Then you surrender that mental need to control tomorrow. And you finish by planting a simple seed of peace or safety in your subconscious. See how each step just builds on the last? It creates this powerful cascade of relaxation. And here is the most crucial part: consistency. If you commit to trying this for just 1 week, you will start to feel profound changes. Your body and your mind will begin to relearn that nighttime is a safe and welcome time for rest. This isn't just a quick fix, you see. It's about retraining your entire nervous system. So, when you boil it all down, it comes back to this one simple but really profound shift. Stop fighting. Stop struggling. Your mind isn't your enemy. You just need to learn how to communicate with it in a way it understands. That ancient, gentle language of breath, softness, release, and peace. Look, this isn't just interesting theory. It's a set of real, practical tools you can use. So I'll leave you with this question. Looking at all these techniques, which one really jumped out at you? Which one feels like the right first step for you to try on your journey to better rest tonight?
Like and subscribe for timeless wisdom.